Hello everybody. We're going to play some KeeperRL. I really like this game. I have finished a few runs, but not in the current build, I guess. I'm just going to play it as an evil wizard. There do exist other sorts of things that you could play, like necromancers or gnomes or dwarves, and mods. I've modded in vessels here, and I haven't played with them yet. I'm just going to play as a wizard. His name is Tube King. Welcome to the campaign mode. The world which you see before or below is made up of smaller maps. You will build your base on one of them. There are hostile and friendly tribes around you. You have to conquer all villains marked as main to win the game. And that's basically how we go. So it's a world map. We can see we have some lesser villain, kind of a main villain. This looks fine. The unicorns are nice and spooky, but we should have some spooky villains. I don't see like a lot of archers right next to me, or for better or for worse, I also don't see a troll, is it? I want to see one. Where is he? Ogre? Cyclops. There he is. Look at him. He's a big scary boy. I would like some zombies and a cyclops. Can I get both of those things? There's a zombie. An unremarkable dungeon? Those are spooky. There we go. We got that. We got a hydra? That might be frightening. Answer notoriously frightening. A green dragon is frightening. Am I a coward if I don't go for this one? It'll be a quite difficult one. I don't think I can do that hydra right next to me. I want some zombies. Look at the variety we can get. Eldritch growth. That's kind of different. We can go in and turn up the difficulty too. We can turn up a couple lesser villains and the aggression of them. There we go. I like this one fine. Unicorns are a little spooky. We've got that hydra I didn't want to fight. I've got a cyclops. Might be my friend. And a lot of good stuff here. Tree spirits, there'll be elves there to kill, so I'm happy. Alpha 36. This is probably the last major alpha build. And somehow I've ended up in a wild growth biome. I don't really want that. Goodness. Do we? It's flesh. Oh my god. We have trees. Are there peasants living in the flesh? What is this? We are properly evil. This is going to end up hurting my eyes and be annoying. But it's interesting that we started here. If we play another game, maybe I'll record one. Here's all my mods. Ooh, spicy. That's a little better. We started in a mountain biome. A little bit sparse in trees. And really materials too. We'll scout around with our keeper a little bit. Hello, moose. Hello, peasants. I bet that is the temple. There's usually a temple somewhere. We can set up next to that. That is fine. And we might as well do something like that. Fine. Yeah, that is that. So, today was an interesting day. I've repeatedly lost my debit card like a moron. I don't know what it is about me, but as soon as something is out of my hands, unless it's important in the moment, which apparently a debit card isn't important enough, it's just gone. So I've spent the last 3 or 4 days looking for my wallet, and I finally found it today, but in the meantime I've already gotten a replacement driver's license and a replacement debit card. And the debit card that I got as a replacement is I lost also. I stuck it in my pants pocket without a wallet, and then it fit perfectly into the lip of my cell phone case, and I think I just swooped it right out of my pocket in somebody's backyard at work. So, good times. I've got an ambient background noise thing running here too. A medieval library. I thought it fit nicely. Let's light it up in here. Let's put a torch. We have a population cap. Our keeper counts as 1, I believe. The imps don't count for anything. We can buy additional imps for more gold. Otherwise, your first 4 are free. That's kind of nice. I've been experimenting with killing my imps. If I were to control my leader here and do the very cruel action to slow down work and beat that guy up a little bit. It counts as a kill. And then I can buy them back for free. And I'm curious, if I look in here, I have combat experience now. So your units gain combat experience from things like training with dummies, but then they can surpass that cap a little bit by killing things. And it looks like I can farm my own guys. So if I go in here to build things, we almost need to have our resources somewhere, so we'll stick them there. And then one of the first things you need is a bedroom, and we just need a whole lot of beds. It's not too bad to get to 11 population, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 beds would fit in that room. I think that might be okay. I would almost like to leave room for a statue or something, just to raise the quality of the room. I could also achieve that by like not filling the entire space. I think I will put statues and things in the meeting areas instead. And speaking of, we need one of those. It's something I usually put off too long. Ooh, the voids in the earth like that don't let you mine through them. So I know there's something there and there. It's the river, isn't it? I really would like to get that one guy in particular. So I can go over here to orders and prioritize that and maybe that. Let's prioritize some beds. Because this guy has a counter counting down. Spell speed? I'm not sure if that's cool or not. It sounds cool. I decree this room up north here is going to be the library. Maybe also workshop. I don't know. No, not also workshop. Ooh, speaking of workshop, we're going to need an artificer. And we'll probably end up with a crazy artificer if everything goes right. Canceled him because I'm a big dum-dum. Oh well. I didn't have a dummy out anyway. I wouldn't have gotten that in time. Let's see. Let's see. Once we get a little more room here, I'll get a little better picture of what I want to do. I know I'm just staring at the minions working, but this game sometimes takes a long time to get things going. Let's remove that construction. We're going to have 4 little rooms. We'll have a barracks here. We'll put a training room off the barracks. They train pretty quickly, so you don't need to really optimize space a whole lot. I'll leave a room for a door. And I'll go 1, 2, 3. And then hopefully I'll have iron training dummies that I'll put in the room a little more accessibly. I think that means this might be the community hall, and we would put a library back off here. It doesn't need to be huge. Community hall being a good size is kind of important, though. Yeah, that's plenty big. We can get some warriors training. I intend to build specific workshops here. They can be on this floor. That's not harmful. Yeah. I guess it doesn't need a second one, just the one. Just like that. There's an insane warrior. The trouble with insane goblins is that they attack everyone. So just as they're going all around, if they're bored, they'll start smacking people, and that's not cool. Once my keeper here gets a little more experience, when he gets bored of that, I will go beat up on those peasants. Speaking of, we could have a prison. Oh dear. Krakens and things live in water. It's a very spooky ordeal. So, I want to actually properly wall that up with a wooden wall. I've dug too deep. Okay. If I'm doing that, I think my OCD has to let me do that. Even if I do have finite wood resources, and that might bother me more than covering that up. Let's pick up some wood. I'm not sure if I should be leaving little bits. And I think I can almost go down. Door. Door. Chopping wood? Yeah, you're all out chopping wood. Hey, there's some gold. That's kind of what I was after. It's a crafting resource. I want that iron too. Iron. Okay, I'll let them work on that. Meanwhile, back on the farm, we've got wooden training dummies. We've got a swimmer. We should put up some more. No, they're all done training. We're just going to grab those warriors, throw them in a new team, grab my keeper, and control him. You know, he's just a little baby nobody here. We're gonna see if we can beat up on some peasants anyway. Sure. Kill the cow. Yeah, beat up the scarecrow. No? Where's my peasant friends? That's a magic mushroom, isn't it? Is this them? A dead peasant corpse. I would say that was one of them. Here's another. Oh dear. I kind of need my first peasant revolt. Is that another animal? Yeah, it's just animals around. Bandits, though. This I'll probably lose. Good job, guys. Well, we've got no peasants, though. Dang. We can still go ironworking. And then go over back home and start crafting. Training room, iron dummies. These will get us to a higher training level. Just one? How do we do that? Two like that, and then use wooden dummies to fill the populations. Let's see here. I find this game kind of peaceful. Let's see, we need more iron. How do we do over here? We haven't hit the iron yet. We're almost to it. Like, I'm half tempted to beat up, instead of ever banishing goblins, which is how you would normally get them out of the group. I'm tempted just to kill them. Just beat them up. Gain their experience. Oh. Some nice dining tables. Some statues. One gold one. Happy guy. Ooh, disarms traps. Legendary craftsman at laboratory. Well, well. There we go. Soon we'll have a laboratory and care about that. We're low on all our resources. We're still digging though. You guys, I don't actually want you to craft. Goodbye, everyone.